is our birthright to be discontented. Don't tell us that the world is lemon-scented. You say you had it much harder. Tell me exactly how. No, it doesn't have to be so complicated. Not every little thing has become outdated. That we don't have to leave our chair to go anywhere. Life will be the death of me, sitting in between four walls. Life will be the death of me. There's no reason to leave at all. We just don't need this weighty pressure. I'm sure you must think it's for the better. But listen kids, whatever it is, I'm sure it's no big deal. Let's try to look from a wider angle, and please let's not fly off the handle. I know I can assure you that we have it hard enough. Life will be the death of me, sitting in between four walls. Life will be the death of me. There's no reason to leave at all. Life will be the death of me, sitting in between four walls. Life will be the death of me. There's no reason to leave at all. Sitting in between four walls. Life will be the death of me. There's no reason to leave at all. Life will be the death of me, sitting in between four walls. Life will be the death of me. There's no reason to leave at all.
She isn't very nice, but the thing with this girl, something about her eyes. She drinks Southern Comfort in a northern style. Leaves a message on my voicemail, call me back on my mobile. I'm not gonna call her back now. 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 Not gonna call her back. Well, it seems a pretty distance, seems a little far. I'm sure I stored a number onto my SIM card. I'm intercontinental when it comes to girls, but I'm not gonna make a phone call when she's the other side of the world. I'm not gonna call her back now. 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 So I carry on this way, because it seems a little easier to ignore her call yesterday. Call her back.